Welcome back to SheClicksBricks. I'm Stacy, and this is the LumiBricks Brick Art Gallery. This is set number L9085 and is the biggest LumiBricks set to date, coming in at a whopping 3,400 pieces. This set includes 8 diverse minifigures that bring the Brick Art Gallery to life, 62 highly detailed printed pieces, and 22 stunning LED lights. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. Thank you, LumiBricks, for sending us this set. We are LumiBricks and Amazon affiliates, and all promos and links will be in the description of this video. This set has a community vibe and is loaded with exhibits and fine details. But will you add it to your collection? It's now time for me to share with you so you can decide. We have 8 minifigs with this set, so lots of fun to be had with playing with them. We have, on the end, we have our gold guy. So he is actually a golden street performer. Pretty cool how shiny he is. All gold, even with that top hat. Our next guy, the blonde hair. See a little bit of a yellow beard there and a motorcycle, I think that is, on his shirt. Our next guy is our gelato store worker. So he is the same one from our Artisan Gelato store. Really cool that he's included for the Town Life series. Then we have a lady with gray hair, nice pink shirt. Looks like she has some chains on. Another lady with a green shirt on and a nice scarf. I like her hair up in a bun. The next girl has red hair, very red hair, and glasses. Some nice prints on her shirt. We've got long, kind of dirty blonde hair on this girl. I love her face. It's really cute. Looks like she has an ID badge on. And then we've got another guy with bigger glasses, dark hair, and a nice printed shirt that is open a little bit. From the back, you can definitely see their hair better and see how the prints are continued. See this guy's belt and belt loops on the back. She's got longer hair and some nice stripes on her shirt. Nice short red hair and some prints on the back of her shirt as well. Can really see her bun here on the next one. A little bit of print on the sides. With the pink, we have the print on her shirt with her puffy gray hair. We've got our Artisan Gelato store emblem there with the back of the cap. Our blonde spiky hair, no prints on the back of his shirt. And then our gold guy from the back. He truly is gold, solid gold. So this is kind of a corner piece, but really all of this detail just goes all the way around here. So we'll start at the bottom. We've got a flower pot and a bench. Look at those windows. We could see right in there. In praise of bricks, printed pieces, nice windows. These are actually the walls and the windows are all separate builds, which really come together well. And we've got a printed sign here for the Brick Art Gallery. At the top, we have really cool peak. I loved building those with the posts in between. And you can see right through to the 3rd floor as well. Continuing over, we have a door here that does open. And these details on top with the gold are so nice. With the little birds there. Coming down, we have a self-portrait, which is like a digitized face, which is so cool and really fun to build. And we've got our lights shining right down on it. Then we have these beautiful front doors, really solid. Open them up so you can see how thick they are, but really well done. I love those clear bricks. And then, of course, our big sign for a Brick Art Gallery. We do get the Artisan Gelato store cart, which I thought is a really cute idea. There's a little ice cream in there. We've got some posts around the front, and we've got our sign out front. And of course, there's some lights, and they're angled right towards the front doorway there. Very cute. Now over to this side a little bit, it really, really draws your attention to all those windows and how clear they are. But we'll start down here. Lots of studs on the base, which I think is great. The ladder is really great. Put it right under the light in case somebody wanted to fix that. But we got the art that we could see right through the window. Again, we have the windows and then different builds of the walls in between. and some very nice printed pieces in joy of creation and in wonder of art. And it brings us right over to this walkthrough here, room number 25 on our LumiBricks street. The second floor, windows, architecture, flowers, and those beautiful banners. I'll turn this sideways so you can see them a little bit better. But those are the exhibits that are going on. Really nice display. And then again, these windows on top. Like I said, I just love building them. Really great details. You build the window, and then all of these pieces are individual. The window, all individual pieces. It was just so much fun. And we can't forget our balcony and another light there. So on the side here, you can really see the details of this brick and the walkthrough there. I also wanted to show you this light. It is a little bit different, that the light is actually, it comes this way with the wire already fed right through it. And these two pieces already attached to it, which I thought was great. Got an air conditioner here. And over to the back, all flat on the back, not much detail, but that is because all of this opens up. We've got a huge back that opens here. We've got another back that opens here. This piece actually comes out. And then we have two openings back here. So you can really see all of the details right from the back of the set. We'll go floor by floor and show you a little more detail when we take it apart. But I just wanted to show you all of this. Just amazing. On our ground floor, we have our gift shop. Lots of little details in here. We have our stairs to go up to the next level. Really like the banister build there. There's a shelf. It looks like some art supplies, and another one in the back corner. You also see there's a door in this back corner to go out to the porch area. We've got all kinds of supplies and details here in the middle on the stand. And if we take a look here, there are some printed pieces, LumiBricks. And then we have our counter area where we have our cash register. I really like the look of these double doors to see them from the back here. And then we'll show you the outside porch area a little closer. So this is like a gift and souvenir area. So like I said, the door comes right out so we can make some different purchases out there. So the back, we do have our battery box that is attached, but this also opens right up. And it is so great that it really opens up this space. And we have a little bathroom under here, which I thought was a great addition. This is the only light down in this area. The rest of the lights will be in the bottom of the second level. The second floor, we are going to look at the outside because we can see it nice and up close now. This 3D portrait on the outside is so well done, and I love the digitized face. And there's some lights to spotlight. Then we have our three banners outside, and they highlight the exhibits that are taking place in the gallery. So moving on to the inside, on the very back, we have the 3D picture of the sunflower, and then right beside that is a print of the sunflower. So I thought that was really well done. Two different takes on the same picture. We have the back door in the corner that goes out to the balcony. We've got some windows and another print. And then in the middle, there's a display of some 3D pictures and some prints. And then, of course, we have these beautiful, beautiful spiral stairs. So it's two different pieces, but I've never seen them before. And they're both attached to the wall at different spots. And there's a little hole there in the middle to show that you can come up. But they're really, really modern. I really like them. So not only does this part open so that we can take a closer look at that portrait, but we also have the back. This part that comes right out so we can see everything. We've got signs here of what some of these pieces are. So this actually goes with this piece, which is the scream. I love the forks used as hands on the cheeks. Really cute and three-dimensional. And then this side is the girl with the pearl earring. And that's her right there. We've got some minifigs here, portraits, and some portraits on the wall of the LumiBricks town. And then we even have more on the back. Really good use of space. I really enjoy that this piece is built right into this as well, so it doesn't fall off when you pull it out. So the top floor is our community area and sculpture room. Before we take a closer look, I did want to show the connector. So this is how we connect the lights wirelessly through each floor so that we can take each floor apart without any wires hanging, and it connects to the roof like that. So that's how each floor connects. So taking a look inside, we actually have a pottery station, which I thought is really cute. There's a stool there and a little foot paddle, and you can see the pottery, the spinning wheel, and then a sink and a little shelf there with some pottery on it as well. And then we have our sculptures. There's about 4 different sculptures up here. We've got printed pieces that say Dadaism, which is an anti-establishment art movement, I believe. This sculpture here is my favorite one, this block. There's different square pieces inside, and then they're covered with these plate pieces. And then we also have this look-through down to the second floor. But that's not all, because, of course, this opens as well. And we can probably get a much better look at all those sculptures from this view. Really cute little builds, and they all have their own space. And we also have some lights up here above all of them as well. And then we have our roof. Not a ton here, but really well done and really clean looking. We've got an AC unit there, and then we have our skylight. And those are actually 2 pieces that you would use for windshields back to back, which I thought was very unique. Some nice fencing around the edge and some decorative additions. And then, of course, we have our gold and our birds. And it has that peak look just like the rest of the front of the building. And now the best part. Let's take a look with the lights out in the room. Love that there are so many windows, and such clear windows that we can see right through. I also love the different colors or different softness of lights between the first floor, second floor, and third floor. The third floor lights almost look like they're blue. Really pretty. We've got our light post outside, and our walkthrough is very well lit up. And then we'll take a look at the back and open all of this up. So our top and our middle, and then our bottom. How bright that is. Love all the details in there. I don't know if those lights are blue or if it's just how they reflect on the blue walls, but it's really well done. Nice and bright in the middle. And then down below, the lights are very well placed. And now the build experience. Of course, the brick quality, color, and clutch were excellent as usual, and there were only printed pieces throughout, including some really great paintings, prints on windows, and the awesome banners out front. The set is large at 48 by 32 studs for the base plate and 13.8 inches tall, and is durable. There's no pieces that seem to fall off easily. I love that there are so many studs around the base to place the minifigs outside. There are a ton of well-placed lights inside and out, and to power them, you have the option of using 3 AA batteries with the included battery box, or you can use the USB cable with your own battery bank. The lights were easy to install, and the directions are so step-by-step that there are 3 manuals. I will say that I was surprised with the color match of some of the instructions. Some pieces, the colors didn't look quite the same as in the pictures. For example, the dark gray looked more like a brown. This was not a difficult build, just moments of wow and look at this. This set just might move to the top as my favorite LumiBricks set. It's a large modular and is just beautiful. Each floor comes off, the back opens on all 3 floors, and there's also a section that comes right out. This brick art gallery really does have it all. I simply couldn't decide on just a couple sets to show you with this brick art gallery, so I filled the table. On the left, I have the balcony theater, then we have the gelato store, the brick art gallery, the book cafe, and the antique store. Unfortunately, the newsstand is the odd man out from the Town Life series. I simply couldn't fit it on the table. Let me know what you think. I just think this is gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.